What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be hopping on Layton Lake and I'm going to be going after some more whitetail. And today I'm going to be using the British 303. Now I did set the time a little early, so I'm going to sit in my tripod here and I'm going to wait for the whitetail to come in, and hopefully some decent sized bucks are going to come into the zones. So I've been sitting here for about 5 minutes until the whitetail finally came in. Now, when I did reset the time, I set it for 7:50, and the whitetail are only showing up about half an hour after their drinking time actually starts. So the whitetails start at 8 o'clock, but they don't show up to about 8:30. So at this zone, I do have some decent sized bucks. There's a big buck right there, 227 to 268. But he's over 300, about 350 yards. I'm going to take down this whitetail. I'm not going to touch that low level. I'm just going to take this guy out. I was going for the heart and he dropped. And hopefully these guys in the back did not hear the gunshot. They're not nervous or anything, so I do have another tripod further up and I'm gonna get back with you. Alright, so I just got into my other tripod. It is closer to the zone. So there's that big buck. And there's the other one. Now this guy is diamond potential. I think what I'm gonna do here is actually send out a call. See if I can get those two decent sized bucks to get close to each other. And maybe hope and get a follow-up shot on both of them. Seems to be responding to the call. They are coming in. This caller might not be enough range. Let's go back to this one. Oh, they're right there, side by side. Okay, the bigger buck is on the left. I should have taken that shot. That would have been perfect. He's the one in the back. Alright, I think I'm going to try. I definitely want to get a good shot on this guy here. This guy is just going to be a gold anyways. And I had a feeling I was not going to get a follow-up unless he turns, and it's getting too foggy. So before we pick up the diamond potential, let's pick up this buck that I dropped. So got a double lung at 190 yards. And I do see vital blood. So let's check out this buck. Now his estimate was diamond potential. Well, let's pick him up to find out if he's actually big enough. So let's just take a screenshot of that. Alright, moment of truth. And nope, he's not big enough. But he's going to be a score of 238. Got a right lung at 142. Weighing 202 pounds. That's a pretty big buck. Oh sure, why not? Let's keep him. I did spot out a 2 minor. I just sent out a call so we got his attention. I was going for the heart and I clearly missed. Oh, don't pile up in the water. And you had to pile up in the water. Now there's one spot that I don't go check out very much, is this area here. Now, I did find these are all whitetail drinking zones, so I decided for this hunt I'm going to check it out and maybe see some decent sized bucks. But that 2 miner is going to do for now. And here he is. So got a left lung at 183. Now the problem with this area is that all the drinking zones are so close together that if you get close enough, the other ones are probably going to hear the gunshot in the other zone. I do have a small buck here. I think I'm going to let these guys go, and I'm going to continue my way around. Alright, I just spotted out a really nice buck. He was alert. 233 to 274. That's a big buck. Now the problem is, I'm afraid to hit the ground. He's alert again. I did spray the scent eliminator, but he's probably seeing me. Is he gonna flee? I hope he does not flee. And smoked them. Alright, well I do see vital blood. Another diamond potential. So let's pick him up. And yet again, not big enough. 237. Got a double lung at 123. Weighing 200 pounds. That's another good sized buck. I'm gonna save him as well. Now I just spotted out this buck. Another good sized buck. The only thing is I have no idea if there's another whitetail. Oh, what's that? Are they actually hiding in the trees? That looks like legs, or it could be me. But let's just take down this buck here. And smoked them. It definitely was another whitetail, and I think there was another one there as well. I got a glimpse. I'm pretty sure those were a bunch of does. And let's pick them up. So got a double lung at 142, scoring 242. Another big buck weighing 201 pounds. I guess I'm going to start saving all these 200 plus pound bucks. I'm going to taxi him. I'm going to take another screenshot. That's a good sized buck. Now this other zone, I got 2 decent sized bucks in there. I'm going to get in a bit closer and hopefully get a better clear shot, because there is a buck and a doe in between the other buck. Alright, this is as close as I'm going to get. And like I said, I want to take down this buck here. I prefer getting the other buck on the other side of this doe. I'm not too sure if I should send out a call or just take this shot, drop this guy. Hopefully the doe gets out of the way and take down the other buck. Let's range in for 82 yards because they're about 100 yards out. Hopefully this goes to plan. Oh, there was 2 does and that did not go to plan. Oh wait, is that him? I did put a shot in. That's actually not him. The other one actually had a higher estimate. As for this buck, he dropped on the spot, so double lung at 100 yards, scoring 169. Now the question is, did I actually get a good shot on the other buck? His health was dropping. Now where exactly did I shoot him? I'm gonna get back with you. And here he is. So got a bad shot, got the intestines at 151 yards, and he was scoring 155. Now this last zone, I do have a decent sized buck in there, and I'm not going to take a blind shot like this. There is some other good sized bucks in there, so I'm going to send out a few calls. Now let's get into cover and see if I can bring them in. Now I did send out some calls. They did come in to me, and then they decided to turn around and head back to their drinking zone. But that's a big buck right there. Now he's not really giving me a good oh, there he goes. And of course he's going to go back into the grass. That's not him. Or is it? That's definitely not him. I'm definitely going to have to place a tripod or something to get a better visual. Let's take down this buck. That's going to be a double lung. And let's pick him up. Got a double lung at 142, scoring 194. So I decided to move over to a lake. I did send out a call, and for some odd reason they decided to go right into the trees. I do prefer getting both of those bucks. Okay, those are two does. If he steps out, I need the other buck to step out as well. Gonna send out one more call and see if he does step out. There's the other buck. And I was not able to react in time. And here he is. So busted through the shoulder blade, got a left lung. Now coming to the hidden lake here on Layton Lake, I'm going to show you quickly. I do hear a bunch of whitetail walking around me. So here you got Runiki Lake. I placed a tent about 250 yards, and you got a hidden lake up here. I got 3 drinking zones for whitetail. I do got some over here. It's a small buck, a doe, another small buck, 2 minor. Now I do have a tripod, but it's dead center of one of the drinking zones. I'm gonna have to do a better setup here. Is that a buck? Oh, that's another doe. Got a lot of does here. I think I'm gonna have to actually place maybe a tree stand instead. This spot would actually be a lot better with a bow. That way you don't spook them off, or they won't get spooked as easily. That's not a bad buck there. This doe is probably going to spook when I do get in the tripod. Yeah, this zone here would be a lot better with a tree stand. And I think maybe for my next clip, when I do come on here and go after some whitetail, maybe I should bring out the bow. Yeah, there's no way you're sneaking up to them like this in real life. That's a good sized buck there. What's his estimate? I can't even spot him out. Okay, this buck here is actually bigger. Don't know how this is going to work. I put 2 shots. I don't think the second one was a vital anyways. This one definitely was. Left lung, liver, and stomach at 19 yards. That's a non-vital. Yeah, both my shots were non-vital. Third shot was definitely vital, I hope. Actually, doesn't even look like it. Got the vertebrae. Got a flesh. And shot too high. Got the shoulder blade again and the vertebrae. Now, coming to this zone, these guys are alert. I only got one decent sized buck in that zone there. That's a decent sized buck. And that's a decent sized buck. That one's estimate's a little lower. Well, let's see what I can do here. Smoke 2. If I pull this off, I think I missed. He's long gone. Now, after I did stop my recording for taking these 2 bucks down and trying to take a shot at the third one, I realized that my gun was actually zeroed in for 82 yards. Now, if my gun was actually zeroed in for 164, I probably would have managed to pull off a shot on that third buck, but that's on my part. But this guy got a double lung and heart at 194, and I was zeroed in for 82 yards. And this buck here, he was about to flee, and I pulled off a double lung at 189. Now, the drinking time is coming pretty close to the end. I spawned on a tent. I got 2 whitetail bucks there, and that doe was blocking my shot now. Don't think there's anything else around. I used to get whitetail here till I got changed up. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy here. Hopefully the doe or the buck actually moves so I can get a clear shot on him. Alright, they're about 240. Okay, now I'm zeroed in for 164. And I don't think that worked. Where's the buck? I did pull a shot on him. His health is dropping slowly. Maybe I did manage to get a single lung, or maybe intestines. And for this buck here, got a double lung at 243. And I just got a mating call in the background. Not too sure if you guys heard it. Alright, for this buck, moment of truth, did I pull off a vital? And no, I didn't. Got the intestines and stomach at 284. Well, folks, on that note, that's going to be a wrap for the clip. So hopefully you all enjoyed me going out and hunting some whitetail. I did take down some good sized whitetail bucks. No diamonds, but like I mentioned before, you can't have a diamond every time you go out. It's all part of the game and the grind. So like I said, that's going to be a wrap. For those that watch my videos, I really appreciate it. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all next time.